vendor relationships, they're totally a partnership. The vendor only succeeds when we succeed as retailers. So how do we get them to work with us and make it a mutually beneficial relationship? Well, a few things to ask our vendors. Number one, we've all done those bad buys, right? Where, you bring the merchandise in and even though it seems amazing, for whatever reason, it doesn't work for your customer. So let's talk to the vendors. Let's ask them, you know what, can we swap this out for either an account credit or perhaps some other merchandise that's in season that we can bring into our store that we know is going to move. This is beneficial for you as a retailer because it frees up cash as you turn through those goods, but it's also beneficial for the vendor because they don't want their stuff sitting on the sale rack, right? So be sure to ask. Number two, off-price goods. This is like a secret in the industry that nobody seems to know about. So you know how you've often got a sale rack in your store? Your vendor kind of has the same thing in their warehouse. So ask them, it doesn't matter if it's mid-season for you or if it's the end of the season, reach out to them and say, hey, listen, I have some open to buy in several classes. I am looking for off-price goods. Do you have anything? Well, they're just as happy to get them out of their warehouse as you are to get that sale merchandise off of your sale rack. So always ask them. The great thing about off-price merchandise is you could still sell it at full price and get great margins, but in addition, it's a great way to pad your sale rack if you're doing a big clearance or a big event. On that note, events. Talk to your vendors about supporting you with co-op or marketing dollars. What those are dollars that your vendor will give to you in the form of either an account credit or oftentimes they'll give you merchandise, and you can use those dollars towards marketing. So for example, let's say you placed an ad in a magazine or did a billboard or Facebook ads or what have you. If you talk to your vendors and use their product shots and or their merchandise, they may very well be willing to give you some co-op dollars to supplement that and make sure that their brand is represented the way they want it to be. In addition, events, store events, guys, this is one of the ways that I've had the most success bringing revenue in, especially during those slower traffic times. And they're fun. Have an event in the store, ask your vendor, hey, I want to have a trunk show or I want to, have a VIP event, and ask them to send you merchandise or give you an account credit. Again, you can use those off-price goods. Sometimes they have swag, so it'll have their logo on it. So many ways that your vendors can support you. And sometimes they'll even send out the rep or perhaps the designer, which is kind of a really fun thing for your customers. They might feel a little bit sort of in awe of this fancy person in the store. So, and the other thing that I always need to remind our clients to ask for is credit terms. Okay, so 30-day terms, 60-day terms, 90-day terms. Always ask for credit terms because we want to give that merchandise the opportunity to exist in our store for a little while before we actually have to pay for it. And never hesitate to ask, is this the best we can do? Followed by a pause. Very, very effective. So again, guys, it's a partnership for you and your vendors. Keep that communication open with them. And you know what? You succeed, they succeed. Thanks, guys. Happy retailing.